Welcome back to our viewers in our podcast journey. Hope you all downloaded the app, started using it, and started seeing the benefit from using our app. Please share with your friends and family and regular usage, and plus let us know your feedback, how you're finding it. Do you need any features? How was the experience? So that regular feedback, what we can do as a team, we can work on bettering the experience and the features. In the previous podcast, what we have learned is the yoga and the impact on that particular individual. So if you are regularly practicing yoga, how much of an impact it can make over a period of time. This podcast, what we're also going to talk about as an individual, as a person, you're regularly practicing yoga, how can you impact your surroundings? How can you impact people around you? How can you contribute towards your society and the harmony? So let's dive deep into the yoga and the social impact with our yoga expert, Bhagyashree. Namaskara, Bhagyashree. So obviously to bring in a bit of harmony in the society, a regular practice we have seen over the last few podcasts, we've discussed in detail about how yoga can help in healing, how yoga can help with particular medical conditionings, weight loss, bettering of the sleep. This week, we would like to talk about how a certain individual and a person who is practiced yoga can contribute towards society's harmony, contribute towards the wellness around surroundings and people around them.
So, yes, previously we've been talking about how yoga will be helpful for your mind and body, yourself.
Yeah.
And now it is, we know everybody around us will talk about yoga. They want to go and try, but a lot of people around you might have already tried it. Few students come to me, okay, I did yoga a few years back, it was nice, I would like to start again, but they don't have an idea like how to enter into it sometimes. And some people who have already practicing, let's understand how it is being really going well or what is the impact on the society of the yoga. Initially, I want to put in point like a lot of people actually go through, they choose yoga as a part of their lifestyle to reduce the stress.
Reducing stress.
Yes, and how that journey happens is it's more about concentrating on your thoughts and relaxing yourself and trying to find your own path throughout that journey, right? Apart from that, there are a few things wherein rehabilitation is a process in which yoga does help. Like you can talk about some yoga therapies, like there's panchakarma for your body cleansing. It also helps you to improve your brain capacity. It improves your immunity system. So there are a lot of patterns wherein you can also get a yogic counseling. So rehabilitation part can be resolved when you try to follow yoga as not only the discipline, but you also try to try to get deep dive into it and release the emotional traumas. A lot of people face post-traumatic disorders.
So they go through certain situations and certain issues. So they have a lot of residue impact on them. And even in spite of that, they've faced the situation, they've come out of the situation, but there is that little trauma, basically a trauma. They still have the memories of it, and then going forward, they still have those memories.
Holding the memories is the issue. Many times we feel it's very hard for people to release their past negative emotions. So the emotions are stuck in your body, in your mind, that will never let you go further in your life.
Basically, it's there, and it's in your subconscious. And even if you might, on a day-to-day general life, you might think that it's not there, but when it comes to dealing with people, dealing in a relationship, dealing with your work, they always come back and without you knowing it, basically.
Yes. So those points get triggered. So when they get triggered, you don't know like how to face it. I feel everybody does face such situation, and they just get completely numb and they don't understand whom to share. They don't know who can be able to listen to it. So the good point is yoga helps you to release those emotions out of your body completely.
Okay.
Again, because we say like yoga is a slow process, but it helps you to again slowly take it out. If you are holding a memory in your body, in your brain for pretty longer time, for pretty like long years, it's very hard to take it out. But till now you are not aware how much of wrong impacts that memory has already given to you.
Okay.
You might not be behaving the same or the happily with the next situation as you were before because of only one that trauma or the memory, right? So in this situation also, yoga helps you to release it. Yoga, what only yoga does is it helps you to know the reality of your living, of your existence. When you know the reality, you don't get stressed out about it, and you get more aware that you need to remove it. A lot of times people doesn't know it, like they have psychotonic disease already. Like OCD is a disease, we call it as a disease, but it's a problem sometimes, like you feel
And the topics we're talking about is very deep, right? I mean, it's uncomfortable, but at the same time, it's deep. I mean, knowingly, unknowingly, we all go through these.
yes.
So the regular practice of yoga can help to a certain point, and there are yoga therapies. Obviously, we would like to talk about yoga therapies. The other main thing is like, I mean, as a part of your living, intentionally, unintentionally, you tend to kind of make a few mistakes. And that's in the past, obviously. I mean, obviously people make mistakes and then they want to learn from it. They want to kind of move on, be a better person. But you, in that guilt trip, how do you release guilt? And I mean, like, I mean, I don't think anyone intentionally makes a mistake or want to hurt people, but they've done it for whatever reasons. You want to come out of it. Like, you want to be a better person. How do you do it?
I think the one major point that restricts us from moving on is the not only having the guilt of your past mistake, but also the society or your perception towards the society. You feel if I accept my guilt, if I accept my mistake, my society will not accept me. You get into that fearful feeling, like
The judgment.
judgment. You get judgmented, or maybe your ego can come in between. Okay, I don't want to show this. A lot of times we feel, okay, this is not me. I should look like this. I should be behaving in such format, and in that way, you try to keep suppressing that guilt into your body, in your mind. There is no issue if you like to do that. There are some people they really feel proud of being that. Like they feel like I'm strong enough, I'm able to suppress it. But the problem comes when that guilt emotions starts to become a part of your disease to your body. So that is why what yoga does is yoga helps you to improve out of it and let it go. Yoga is all about let the positive come in when you breathe in and let the negative go out when you breathe out. So that is a basic principle.
Basically, suppressing these emotions and suppressing these guilts, no matter how strong you are, it's going to be in your system, and then it might not damage you, but it's going to come out in some way or the other when these trigger points or when you have these. How do I say this? And I mean, if when you're calm, everything is good. But if you have to face a similar situation like this, knowingly or unknowingly, it comes out. So it's better to kind of get them out. Try not to suppress this.
And yoga helps you to be more accepting. So accepting your mistake is something you automatically resolve it or dissolve it.
Okay.
We don't accept because we feel I made a wrong mistake. We are not able to release it because we know it's wrong. The thing is, yoga says it is done. Accept and let it go.
Let it go.
It automatically vanishes.
Okay, another deep topic is the addiction part. We're talking about many addictions. We're talking about smoking, we're talking about drinking, we're talking about social media addiction, or certain things which, without knowingly that we do them, but that's a part of an addiction. I mean, procrastination is an addiction. Social media is an addiction. How, can yoga help with the addiction? And then how do you think that someone can come out of the addiction?
For the addiction part, I feel it's not only yoga to be taken as asana practice or the exercise practice. If we go a little deep dive into yoga philosophy or some anatomy of your body, like these are the basic subjects that you get taught into your yoga teacher training certification. So the basic reason I understand out of that knowledge is when you know your roots, when you know whatever you see outside is not necessary, but what you really need is only a good food, a good house, and good family around, or the good people around. This is your necessity. When you are completely clear about that, then the addictions again start to get little low.
Okay.
Then it gets very clear for you that okay, being available on the social media is a part of my career. Then I give the importance to it. If it is not part of my career, I will not. If my friends are addictive, I see it, I don't accept it. I cut off myself and get back onto my books, reading the books, or try getting some knowledge that will help you to improve your life. Because again, yoga tells you have only one life, like this one life. Make most of it.
Make
Most
most
of
of
it.
it, basically.
It just motivates you. It gives you good impacts. It gives you good affirmations, good positive thoughts. So addictions are lowering down.
But no one like, see, I don't want to kind of simply, and I'm aware of I have an addiction. There's one thing, and some people are not aware that they're addicted to something, whatever that is. How can you come out of it?
Okay. A very first point is when you know you are addicted to something and you have willingness to come out of it.
Willingness now.
That is a very big step that you are ready to come out of it.
You have to have a strong reason.
Yes, you have to have a strong reason. When you start to look around yourself, being an addictive person, check once like what type of people are coming towards you. Because in yoga, we deeply trust on the energies. So if I'm addictive, I'll always attract the addictive people around me. If I'm a very good person, knowledgeable, I'll always go and find for the knowledgeable people and be around them.
Okay.
If for example, I'm a housewife. Housewife will go to the housewives only. She cannot be compatible with the working woman. So these are the basic criteria.
It's
of human
just the
mindset.
vibe. It is not coincidental. And I mean, whatever energy you put in, you're going to get back in. So the addicts will attract the addicts.
It does because you feel happy around them. Why you get addiction? You try to feel happy. So the basic necessity of us is I want to be happy today. I want to feel that happiness out of anything. Either it is from my work, either it is with my family, or either with anything that I do. I need something happening. Even if I'm getting money, creating any income source, you feel happy having extra money, right? So that's all the happiness. Same goes with the addictive people. They try to find their own similar type of people around and they feel happy around them because both share the similar energy.
Ideas, same ideas, same thought process,
Yes.
same energy, same interests. It's just nothing like, I mean, you're an average of 5 people who you spend time with. I mean, that's how it is. You become who you spend time with.
Exactly.
Like most time with. Okay. There's another topic I would like to talk about, the emotional detachment.
Emotional detachment comes in yoga, even in Bhagavad Gita, in the very nice verses, it is mentioned that emotional detachment is not something that you cut out everything around you. So it is more about having awareness. Even though I am emotionally available for something, there's a difference between being emotionally available and being emotionally attached. So being available is something you are still saving your own space. Like you are still being yourself, what you are. Giving emotional attachment is something you are giving your part to something else or the somebody else. Then that can become a pain to you later on because you create automatically expectations out of emotional attachments. So yoga tells this is the reality of your life. You have got that one birth to live and ultimately you're going to die. So you take a birth, you live your life the way you want, you die. In between that journey, how you want to be like. To find a happiness or be happy or be comfortable in your journey, it's better not to get attached completely, no matter what it is. You perform. So this journey is also called as dharma. So what is your dharma? Dharma as in your responsibility. You perform your responsibilities fully, then you are ready to go. That is a reality. When you are totally aware about this reality of your existence, you automatically feel little detached and you find detachment and attachment balance. You know when to safeguard yourself because it is all about yourself, no matter. Definitely, you have a lot of love for your kids, for your wife, maybe for your friends. But at the last moment, if you see a tiger, what will you see? Or what will you do? You will first save your own life. You can give ultimately many reasons. Okay, I saved myself first because I wanted to be strong enough to safeguard somebody else. You can give reasons to your mind, but important is you and yourself. Your soul knows it is your journey. This is one body that you have got, and next time it is going to change. Just perform your responsibilities nicely, grow. If you are interested in spirituality, grow your spirituality also, and be comfortable in this one life.
Okay, let's talk about the behavioral changes that happen with regular practice of yoga.
As we've been talking about, yoga is more about discipline. So when you are disciplining your own daily schedule, you also discipline your own activities.
Of course, yeah.
So being aware about your activities means you become aware about not only your own body, you become aware about others' existence. You respect other intentions, their emotions. You listen to people and you react. Instead of you react, you respond. Okay, so that ability also gets developed, and ultimately it is helping society to grow faster, because as a nation also we need to our processes or the strategies, everything is trying to concentrate on having the human resource which is very much efficient to grow forward. So that human resource you automatically start to build up with the yoga practices.
So we were talking about the behavioral changes that happens with the regular yoga practice, and I mean it's not only impacting your wellness, it is definitely yoga and social impact. We need to talk and discuss more in the upcoming podcast. So the whole even the Fitmap app is built in alignment with in principles with being happy, healthy, and productive, and then a healed, calm, happy, healthy, productive human being is very resourceful to the surroundings, to the nation, and everyone basically. I mean, your behavioral changes, what you think about others, how you behave, how you contribute towards wellness of your own wellness, and plus at the same time your wellness around you, wellness towards wellness of the environment. You need to have a happy and healthy environment. You can't be happy when your surroundings are like there's a chaos, there is a lot of unhealthy things happening. So you need, as what we also would like to do with the app, and I said more and more people take up the wellness journey, practice the wellness journey, contribute towards the harmony of the society. So thank you for doing this. And obviously the yoga and the social impact is, we're going to talk more and more and discuss more and more in the upcoming podcasts. So here we are viewers, and so the whole point of practicing yoga, you need to be happy, healthy, and productive to be more resourceful for yourself, to your family, and the surroundings. So as I said, our app is in alignment with being happy and healthy and productive by making small changes, doing small things which fit in your schedule. So if you haven't downloaded it, please download it, start using it, let us know your feedback, impact your wellness, impact the people around you by sharing the app and practicing wellness with yourself and with the others around you. Thank you very much.